What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Ignore everything in the top. I'm actually using my whiteboard. I'm actually using my whiteboard for notes and stuff for my business, and just focus on the AI therapist. The AI therapist. I'm a part of a lot of Facebook groups. One of them is about AI, ChatGPT, and how to implement it for business owners. And someone posted something that was very intriguing to me, and I'll read it over. Let me read it to you guys. So, and I'll post it right here, over here, for you guys to read. Had an interesting lunch with a friend yesterday, and he's a psychologist. He has worked a lot with the asylum seekers and with families. He told me about a recent study showing that patients who talked to an AI instead of a human psychologist actually reported higher satisfaction after 4 sessions. Apparently, these AI tools are trained specifically for therapy, and he's now scared for his job. So, as crazy as that sounds, apparently there are AI therapists or psychologists that have been formed, and people are testing what it's like to talk with an AI therapist. So, knowing me, I jumped right into the thread, reading the comments. So there was a few different things that were intriguing to me, but let me read you the one I have right now. So this person says, again, right here, I would think that telling AI one's deepest secrets and fears, deepest, darkest feelings and fears and actions could be dangerous. That information in the wrong hands could be used for evil. I find that frightening. I would also think that sharing your deepest fears and anxieties with an AI instead of a person could be much easier for some. Ditto. I'm guessing that info would be stored. Can you imagine that data breach? This conversation that's happening right now is so intriguing to me, because think about it. There's an actual battle going on with people saying that they would talk to an AI therapist, and that people already have. And this gentleman or this lady actually brings up a very, very strong concern in my mind, that you're telling these AI therapists who have been, put together by, only God knows who, and you're telling them all of your deepest, darkest secrets. That's actual data being put into an algorithm in some storage-based, cloud-based system, and someone knows something about your past and your history or whatever. And if anyone were to get a hold of that, how crazy would that actually be? People telling their therapists these deepest, darkest secrets now shared across the world, right? That's one. But two, it's so intriguing to me to see the opposite side of the spectrum, people who are for an AI therapist. I would also think that sharing your deepest fears and anxieties with an AI instead of a person could be much easier for some. Obviously, I'm definitely not on that spectrum. I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with telling a software, robot, whatever you want to call it, something other than a human, your deepest, darkest fears, because it's non-existent to me. It doesn't make any sense to be talking to something that doesn't have a soul. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense to me. So, but it is very intriguing. Yeah, he makes a point. Like, obviously, it is going to be easier to tell an AI, a non-existent human being, soulless, no spirit, nothing, your deepest, darkest secrets, because it's like talking to a wall, right? There's no pushback, there's no consequences, there's no judgment being casted by an AI bot, software, whatever the case is. That's what makes humanity, right? If I were to tell somebody something I did, a mistake, and I were to tell a person that, there comes in that anxiety to tell that other person, are they going to judge me? Are they going to judge me for the mistake that I did? Right? Are they going to judge me for thinking this? The power comes in when that person decides to not judge you. That is the amazing part about being a human, is that you can have the choice to not judge that person, right? When it comes down to an AI, now people are just going to talk to AI and tell them their deepest, darkest secrets, and they know they're not going to be judged. It's impossible for them to not be judged, because AI can't judge. AI can't judge you. And it's looking as if like people like that and they want that. I am definitely not for it. It is very creepy to me to think that therapists' jobs and psychiatrists' jobs are actually on the line at the moment, and they may not have their jobs in the future because AI is coming after it. I didn't think that would ever come to fruition, that AI would actually come after a therapist's job. Is there a world where AI can be supplemented, or a therapist or psychiatrist job can be supplemented with AI? Sure, I can see that. A therapist kind of sitting down with a client talking about all these things that they're inputting the notes into the AI system, giving a backstory of the client without any information and who it is or whatever, and then the AI comes back with a general statement that could help the therapist come up with an idea for themselves. Because in all reality, that's what AI is to me, and that's what AI is to everyone else. AI is really good at being the internet times 10, formulating thoughts and ideas all compiled within one sentence or paragraphs in a matter of seconds. Right? Before the internet, to compile any ideas across the world took years, right? And then the internet comes and we're able to compile thoughts and ideas across the world within minutes, because we can search up the ideas and search up stuff on Google ourselves. Now AI is just doing all that work for us, and I'd rather AI stay there. I'm pretty passionate about this, but I don't know why, but I just am. I just find it really creepy. The photo of AI sitting in front of a girl talking about her problems. And yeah, maybe AI is not going to look like a robot. Eventually AI, this humanoid robot, is going to look more human. And I guess all those movies that came out years ago, and it's been movies about AI and robots taking over the world, have been around for decades. And I just never thought in my life and generation I would have just a glimpse of it. And it's actually happening. Right. So, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on whether you would have an AI as your therapist. What if you agree or disagree, or it just, again, humanity. It feels like we're fighting for that. And this is just one of those instances where you either are for an AI therapist or you're not. But if it helps people, I guess what I'll finish off with this. If it helps somebody deep down inside, I'm good with it. Right? Like if someone is talking to an AI therapist feeling better about their situation, I can't hate on that. Like if it's actually helping someone, but do I agree with it? No, I don't. I wish it would not come to fruition, because there are therapists and psychologists who went to school and have degrees that do this right now and do help people and do make a difference in this world right now. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. If you've made it this far, please tap the subscribe button and smash that like button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.